I rolled a 1. Hello and welcome. I am your grumpy guide to all things gaming. It's Sunday at 3 o'clock. It's the 11th day of October, and it's time for our second look at the Pathfinder Ultimate Equipment Pocket Guide. Not sure why it's called the Pocket Guide. Definitely will not fit in my pocket, but it does take up less room in the book shelf and in the backpack. So, 2 games would take up about the same. So 2 of these, 1 game. Okay, so the question last time was, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I had too much caffeine today, or not enough. Is where is the table that tells me to roll on which table? Because there's great tables in here and amazing descriptions of all the stuff. I mean, like I said, it ranges from regular crap like paper and salt to hundreds of various different weapons. I'm not sure if it has the tech weapons, but it definitely has all the normal weapons. There's a gun, so it does have the tech weapons. To just things like how much it costs for and then the beer, and then here's the magic stuff, lots and lots of magic stuff. But where's the table that tells me what table to roll on? Because there isn't one. So I looked online, and there wasn't one. I thought maybe it referred to the DM's guide. You roll in the DM's guide and then it tells you, but no, what it says is you figure out how much value the encounter has based upon level and generosity, whatever. And then you just sort of pick what tables you think. Now, some monsters do have in the old Monster Manual and the Pathfinder Monster Manual, and I'm not sure about the D&D Monster Manual because I don't have it, and I just usually make up treasure anyways, or use what the module says. Refer to treasure type H. So you go here, treasure type H, is lair treasure, table 710. So still, there's not really I search the body table that tells me what table to roll on to generate a random collection of random stuff. Now, obviously, Bill the Bandit, who's running around in the wilderness, is not going to be carrying a couch. So the encounter does sort of direct what tables you're rolling on. For a guy or a couple guys on their own, you roll on the small charts, money, maybe a few minor magic items if they're high level. As opposed to if you're in a dungeon, then you could roll on the lair table and the whatever. So yeah, but still there's no table that tells me what table to roll on. There are some randomizers online that I found. So what we're going to do is let's roll a random one. Okay, so let's say we're fighting some bandits, humanoid. Let's say they're level 6, and let's say there's 4 of them. So we roll loot. And it gives us some random gems, a masterwork short bow, some magic items. Yeah, so this one does all the work for you. It's the Don John Pathfinder random treasure generator. So what I would do is I would either, if I wanted to have a random table that told me what table to roll on for the randomly, I'd look at the table right here already. Type A, coins. Type B, coins and gems. Type C, art objects. Type D, blah, 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 blah. And I'd maybe make a table out of that, and I'd say, H, lair treasure, and I, treasure hoard, you don't roll on if it's a wilderness encounter, or a randoming monster, or, a guy in a 5x5 room is probably not going to have a couch and a 5,000 gold piece bathtub in his room. But a guy in a 30x30 room might have a couch. So the last 2 tables, I think, would be situational based, but you could make a decent random table from A through G, which is coins and whatever, or you could just roll on the coins and small objects table and just do that, because that one does include references to rolling also on magic tables. So that's probably the best one. On page 364 there is the coins and small objects table. So that would cover most of your random encounters, small groups, if you don't have an I Search the Body table. The great thing about I Search the Body tables is they're quick, they're easy, but sometimes they get really weird. Like I've seen ones where like it goes from normal stuff you'd find on somebody's body, like dice, keys, spare change, an extra pair of boots, to a indestructible globe of glass that, and you're like, why would this guy have an indestructible globe of glass, and what do I do with an indestructible globe of glass? There was one where like you had the guy, one of the ones was a golem, a pocket golem. But yeah, so aside from that, if there's one minor problem that I have with this, is that there's nothing that tells me what table do I roll on to figure out what tables I'm rolling on to figure out what the encounter has. But that can easily be fixed. Other than that, everything about this is great. The size is great. It's reasonably priced. Even if you pay full price, it's $30 maybe. It's one of the only ways to get it is Pocket Guide, because they're not making the regular size guide anymore. Because Pathfinder 2, they're going to do their own version of this for Pathfinder 2. Everything I could think of is in here. So if I'm ever just a loss for what, normal crap a guy might be carrying, like, he's got Applejack, and he's got a portable ram for some reason, and he's got a blunderbuss, and he's got a bag of tricks, I could just roll it, and it'd be great. If you are running a fantasy-esque game that needs tables for randomly generating crap, or any other game that needs tables for randomly generating crap, because you could easily tweak this to be outer spacey fantasy, or post-apocalypse fantasy, or even regular post-apocalypse. I mean, obviously it wouldn't work in like a spy gear / superhero type game, but yeah, great book, definitely worth the price. Highly recommend it. Pick it up through Amazon or through your friendly local game shop like Seth's Games and Anime here in Ventura, or North Coast Role Playing up in Arcata. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day.